MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the expansion era Boomers. Nolan Ryan is the man towing the rubber for the Boomers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied out toward right. Jackson is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morgan backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Griffey waits on it. And that's the third out. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ricky.
Now the pitch.
Henderson.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Morgan.
In now, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Jackson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. Solano for one. Relay to Belt, they get two, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Buster Posey.
San Francisco, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he line drive base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center, so the first two have reached here to start the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And Longoria is going to have himself extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So stepping in, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Line softly toward the hole, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. San Francisco leads this one 4-0. Digging in, Mike Schmidt, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding into the box, Robin Yount. First offering on its way. In there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's
high and deep to right center. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jim Palmer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. Popped up. Yount is there, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Giants out in front here, 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Carter is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Yeah.
Stepping in, Jim Palmer. First delivery to him on the way.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ricky Henderson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Mauricio Dubon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping up now, Joe Morgan. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. From the belt, the pitch, and here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Reggie Jackson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Standing in, Mike Schmidt flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cueto pauses and delivers. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Morgan is off at first with 2 away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There it is for Reggie. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping up to the plate, Donovan Solano hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Junior's in pursuit.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Yount.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. 5 innings complete. The Giants lead it 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now in the box, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Yanked fouled off to the right. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. George Brett is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Ricky Henderson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Morgan. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Cueto into his motion. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pitch popped up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Giants on top, 5-0. Bert Blyleven is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next to bat for the Giants, Johnny Cueto. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Reggie Jackson. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's low.
I love these grinder at bats right here. kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number
At
8.
the plate, Willie Stargell. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brandon Belt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, before the game, we anticipated this game was going to go